Hi, friends, and happy Easter. Happy Easter to you. Happy Easter to you. I found this church in Gallatin that I really like. And I feel like every Sunday I leave, I learn something new, or I'm like looking at scripture or a verse different than I had in the past. So that is a sign of a good church, I think. I don't know why all of a sudden I was talking about that. I should just delete this. Happy Easter, everybody. Maybe I'll start it there. All right, so after church, close to church, somebody was selling a wreath. And I have been looking at wreaths at Goodwill and on Facebook Marketplace for the longest time. People want so much for them. I mean, they don't look that great, too, the ones that I saw. So I ended up getting this one, and she had it listed for just $25, which seemed pretty simple. And I asked if she'd do $20, and she said yes. And I like it because it looks more natural. It's like more earthy, more natural. It's not so compressed and like a perfect circle on your door. This looks like I could have grabbed a bunch of leaves and made it myself. And if I want, there's plenty of room in here that I could stuff in different color ones for the different seasons. If I want to, I could leave this up at Christmas time and put some poinsettias in it. Boom, done. Don't have to change it. It's Easter. I could have some white or pink or yellow flowers in here now. I'm not going to. We're going to put this on the door because this is not necessary. This is the decorating realm, and I'm not supposed to be decorating. I'm supposed to be putting up blinds. I've got lots of blinds, and my up, down, down, up blinds are coming, I think, tomorrow. So that's 3 more sets of blinds. Oh, I am going to hate drilling by the end of this week. So I went to put this up, and I could not get the screw in the door. So I have to pre-drill a hole because the screw wouldn't go in. That's where we are right now. So if you had a good service, let me know about it too. Guess what? My door is all dirty. Surprise, surprise. Dust. The dust. Okay. I'm going the right way. Let's center it and go. Okay. Hopefully that will help. I have no idea what I did with it's a chilly day today. I did not look to see what the temperature is going to be, but I did remember to take my sweater. I was going to take my sweater anyway because the church is cold, and I was very cold last week when I was in there. What did I do? I know I dropped. Oh, I never did pick it up. Okay. Oh, this is my little Easter Sunday outfit. Cute. Remember? I thrifted this one too. I was going to wear this with white pants for Easter. Because you might remember, I wore these pants yesterday. Yep, wore them again. Easter Sunday, didn't even wash them. But they look fine. It's not like I went running a marathon and sweat in them or anything. So that's what we did. Because they went nice with the green in here. And I have to say, I like this shirt underneath. I have never seen a shirt like this before, but I'm always trying to decide, do I tuck it in? Do I not tuck it in? I'm not a big fan of tucking because I don't have a flat belly. Tuck looks good with a flat belly. No flat belly here. But this shirt has this band. It's connected to the shirt. So the shirt folds over. And so you can wear the band down, of course, if you want. And then hang this over. But I've just been tucking it up so that you make sure you don't see it. And still, the shirt hangs the same. You just see a little less of the band, maybe more of the green. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that. That's what I was doing. When I first had it, maybe I'll just make sure it's up higher. But I like it because now if the wind blows, your blouse isn't going to blow up for the whole world to see. Is that? Okay, nothing like getting dressed on camera. But anyway, I like it. Okay. And then, of course, this was thrifted too. You remember that. This was cheap. I think it was like $3. Yeah, $3. Remember? No, that was my jacket. But this was thrifted from a Goodwill here in Tennessee by my daughter's house on a like a year ago. Okay, I was confused for a moment. I figured it out. So here we go. I was thinking about going directly to my daughter's house after church, and then I realized, oh, I can't do that because I'll have ham. I can't have it just sit in my car. Plus, I didn't expect it to be this cool. I thought it'd be hotter because it's been hotter. It's been in the 80s. Leverage. Done. What I decided to do on the back to hang it, because I wanted it fairly sturdy, I put a ring that I had from a key that I'm not using anymore, and I was going to get rid of it, and I just decided to stick it in the toolbox. I don't know what it was from, but I might even want to twist it so that it's even, make the ring even smaller. Anyway, so I put the ring on the back of one of these metal pieces that's holding the brown stuff together, the more kind of, I don't know what it's called. And then I'm going to hang it on the ring. There you go. Maybe. If I can be coordinated enough, I'll get it. You can do it, Jenny. You can do it. Beauty. I'm going to screw that screw in even more to hold it down into place. Does that look okay? Does it seem too low? It would be hard to attach it this high up. We're going to leave it there for now. Make a decision another time. No, we're not. We're going to wash that door because it's so dirty. That's going to bug me. One thing leads to another. I wasn't going to put this wreath on the door. I forgot I was getting the wreath. I mean, not forgot, but like in terms of how many projects I have to do, I forgot. I knew I was getting it, but then I'm like, and I have to attach it. Part 2. All right. Do you see how I look a little more tan today? I put some tanner on this morning. Maybe I should wash it off now. Because I just thought, oh, when I was looking at my feet in the one video I did the other day for thrifting, which I haven't posted yet, but I like showed my feet. First of all, they look twice as wide. They look like fat old lady feet. And they were pale as all pale. It was disgusting. Like, I have got to get some color going. So I put some and I forgot to do it yesterday, and I was exhausted, and I went to bed, and I knew I had to get up at 6:30 to go to church. So I had forgotten about putting some on. So I'm like, well, I'm putting some on today because of all these light colors. It's not going to look great. And I think I look kind of natural, don't I? Yeah, not bad. Not bad, Jenny. My feet still look pretty white. I could use another boost of something. I got my tea out. That's why the cupboard was open. I poured it in here. I added a little bit of sweetener. I forgot my artificial sweetener. I have so much artificial sweetener at home. So much. I won't buy any. I'll just buy more soda and drink it before I buy any artificial sweetener. So I do have the allulose. You have to use a lot of allulose to sweeten something this big, at least for me. I already dripped something. That's not nice. And if you have too much allulose, it can make your tummy upset. Like that gurgling kind of not good. That's all we're going to call it. We're going to call it not good. So you don't want to do it. And I had to put a decent amount of allulose in this to make it sweetened, partly because the tea has been sitting ever since in the refrigerator, ever since I brewed the tea for the shower curtain. How long ago was that? Like a week ago? It's been sitting in there with the tea bags in the refrigerator. So even though it's cold, it's still getting darker and darker and darker. So I put it in here. I added some sweetener. I'm like, whoo, that is still it was almost bitter because it was so tea-y. So I dumped it in here where I could add ice and a whole bunch of water to dilute it. And it's worked. It's better. Yeah, it's good. So it's about half water. So I'm going to have to take the other container and just add a bunch of water to it. I won't do it now because I don't think it'll fit in here. I'll have to take individual cups, like fill this up with water and then dump it into the pitcher of tea. Did I show you my nails? I told you I had. Actually, I don't really have yellow in here. Could have gone with a different color now that I think about it, but it's a yellow base. It's not this color yellow. I almost went with a brighter yellow. I'm so glad I didn't because that would look really weird now. And she's like, okay, so this is the yellow you want? And I looked at it, I go, no. I put back like 10 different colors of yellow when it was waiting. And then twice they called me. I heard them say Jenny. And I'm like, was that me, Jenny? Because they kind of seemed far away. They'll come closer if it's me. So I was on the board and I kept looking at yellows and finally the guy's like, comes up. It waited like another 3 minutes. And he's like, Jenny? So he was probably just giving me time to pick colors, which was nice. And I said, oh yeah, okay. And then I took the yellow because I had this lighter yellow and all of a sudden in the bottle, it started looking too mustardy to me. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to like it. And so I went with like this brighter yellow. But then I just kept staring at it as she was saying, this is the yellow you want. And I was like, oh, well, that looks like a neon marker. I'm thinking, I don't know. It doesn't feel Eastery to me. It sort of screams, I'm a child and this is one of my fun markers that I like to color with, or a highlighter or something. So I just said, nope. She looked at me confused. I go, I just realized that's too bright. Give me a second. I need a lighter color. And so I got this one. I think it's okay. It's all right. It goes fine. It goes fine. And it'll be good with other things. And I haven't done yellow since last summer. So it's been a long time since I've had yellow. Now I'm wanting to drink along with this. See, we got to, there is some black tea in there. It's black tea and green tea. I was going to say there's no caffeine. Well, there's not as much caffeine as there is in the soda. So it's better. Might as well go ahead and take this to wipe the door because I'm going to get this a little wet. I don't think I brought any wood cleaner here. That is something I'm going to need to get. I realized when I was going back through a video and cutting out some just dead spaces where I wasn't talking, that every time I moved this laptop, it was annoying. So I'm trying after I grabbed it. I forgot when I grabbed it, but I'm going to try to not touch it too much. Okay. Let's clean the door. All right. What else happened? So I went to get the wreath afterwards. I'm happy with it. This whole door needs cleaning. Well, it's definitely did these things. I would show you the flowers that are out here. I guess you can kind of see, but they don't look good from this side because you see the white styrofoam. So I am going to order 2 more bunches to put in there. And then you know what I might do? I might just get, I'm probably going to get a can of spray paint at some point anyway, or I'll just bring a can of spray paint because I have black spray paint back at home. I was thinking about spray painting something. I can't remember what it was. One of the faucets or something I was thinking about spray painting black. But I'll bring the can next time, and I think I'll just spray the styrofoam underneath, and then you won't be able to tell. I'm starting to think if putting some dirt in there is going to attract any bugs. This is Tennessee, and they have bugs down here. Okay. That's better. Door gets dirty easily. I mean, my gosh, I haven't been here that long. Why is it so dirty? I mean, there's the dusty part, but then there's also just dirt. What's that on the handle? It's like caulking. Had it been from when they installed it. I didn't even notice that when look how dirty this handle is. You know, this black handle is going to show everything, isn't it? No, I don't really want to use you. I just want to clean you. That's my control. I still haven't put that little piece in here. See how this wiggles back and forth? It's because I have that plastic piece to still put in, but it's sitting there as a reminder. Do that. I will definitely do it before I leave, just to make sure the door works well for my daughter when she comes, because that would be disappointing. Worst case scenario, I think she can get in through the garage if I don't lock the garage door. I'll probably lock it. I mean, by garage door, I mean the door that goes to the garage. I'll probably lock it. Okay. Okay. We're in better shape now. Look how dirty. Thick. My gosh. All right, let's hang her wreath. I was just thinking if I hang it, if I get some of the bottom of this in, hang it here, it'll be a little bit higher on the little metal rung at the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is so boring for you all. I'm sorry. Especially as I troubleshoot and figure things out as I go along. You're going to be like, can this woman get it together? I should get some pliers and squeeze this together. Yes, I should. Stay right there. I'm back. Okay. Got my pliers. I don't think I've used these for anything since I've been here. So I'm a little bit excited that they serve a purpose. See if I can just squeeze it together a little tighter to make the circle smaller. All right, so this wreath was literally on my way home. That was good. So I texted my daughter right when I got into the church. They had a little countdown on the screen. It's like 2.5 minutes before it was starting. Good timing. Oh, you should see the traffic. Oh my gosh. I mean, it wasn't bad with me going there because it started at 8 a.m., but the traffic, it's a large church. I don't know. Half of those people weren't going to get in on time. It was still 15 minutes until the next service was starting by the time I got out of there. So it took me 15 minutes sitting in that parking lot to get out. I mean, maybe it's just because it's Easter Sunday. I went to the last service last time and I was a new member and it says, put on your flashers if you're new. And I did, which was nice. And they take you to a special spot right in the front and greet you and explain what to do, blah, blah, blah. Did I tell you that story? I don't know if I told you that story. Really nice guy. I've forgotten his name. I want to say it's Bill. And he was from Ohio. So we chatted for a while, the one that passed me along. And you know what? They make you feel real special, too, because right when I got there and the first guy saw that my lights were flashing, he's like, oh, okay, you're going to come this way. And then he stopped me and I rolled my window down and he asked me my name and said, you're the first time here? I said, yeah. And he said, well, welcome. Glad you're here. You're going to follow along this way. And then I was following like 3 other guys. They must have 15 people in the parking lot directing traffic at this place. So I followed like one other guy who led me to another guy. And I heard on his walkie-talkie, as soon as I started driving away, he said, hey, Bill, or whoever it was. He goes, we have Jenny here visiting who's coming up now. He's like, okay, thanks. So then he greeted me by my first name. It's like all those little touches that sometimes people do that just are like, that was nice. That didn't cost a penny, but it was so nice. Like just hearing him say, we have Jenny here visiting us. I was like, aw, it was really nice. So last time I was at the last service when I got in, but I got in pretty easily. I'm trying to think how close to it starting I got there. Well, this is going to be trickier to get on this. Oh, I did it. And yet, she did it. All right. Don't think the wind can blow that off. What do you think, y'all? Does it look good? I think it's better, a little bit higher. I think it was a little too low down below. I don't want it all the way up blocking the window, I don't think. We'll see. I might feel different when it's like 98 with 90% humidity in the middle of the summer. And I'm like, no more sun in the window. I can, if I need to, put that film that we were talking about on these windows. Maybe I shouldn't return it. Maybe I should just put it here now, huh? Where you can see out but not in. And then that way nobody can just come up to the door and look in. I do notice that like when the electrician and when the sprinkler guy, like when people come, they do just like look in the window when they're standing there to see if you're coming. Maybe I should keep it, although I don't need this much. I should see if there's a smaller amount, because this would just be 3 small windows. Well, I mean, it's either that or it goes back. So I'll look and see how much it costs and how much I would have left over. And I might just do that. Look, I just added another project. I was going to go back and now I just came up with another project for myself. Okay, where are we going next? Wreath on door. Front porch, all done. For me to carry you with me and show you, you know what? I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture of the front of my house. I'll take a picture and show you what it looks like now with the wreath and the carpet and the flowers all out there. Front porch, finished. Moving on. I should probably put the porch chairs out. Okay, I could. Or we can, what time is it? All right, it's 10 to 12. I have about 2 hours. I think I'm going to stop this now because I realized my ham, which wasn't like $28 that I said, it was $34. It's like this big. Does not come with a packet, a glazing packet. So I got to look, I started looking online for recipes. I'm like, is it just brown sugar? And I'm like, brown sugar and honey and Dijon mustard. And I'm thinking, okay, my daughter has that, my daughter has that. And then they keep saying orange juice. Do I need the orange juice? Because I don't drink orange juice. I don't know if my daughter drinks. To me, it's just like you're drinking sugar. Unless you're literally taking an orange in your, but even then, the pulp is the best part. The pulp is where the fiber is. So it's just not that good for you. So, I mean, it tastes good, I guess, as a treat. But again, I am really working hard to only put calories in my body of stuff I enjoy eating and drinking. Yeah. And I mean, I do like it, but for the amount of calories and the benefit and the sugar spike, I don't think it's worth it. So, okay, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to look for a recipe and then I might even no, I'll get there an hour early and make the potatoes there because I have to cook the ham anyway for, I think, 45 minutes. When I pick this up, it's completely silent, but I know that's not what it sounds like on your end. So I'm sorry. Yeah, this living room looks the same, hasn't changed, but I did wrap my daughter's present. Okay, it's nothing special. If this is squeaking and making awful noises, I will just be so upset with myself. Oh, I put them in the car. I thought they were still here on the steps. I'm like, how did I not see that and talk about it? Got the plastic bag over my son's shirts, as I showed you, and had the thing. I got his card all written out. It takes a long time. I'm like, oh, I'll just do the cards when I get home, and then this, and then I'll run out and go there. And then they were like, oh, we're going to eat it like an early dinner. So I'm like, okay, I can get projects done before I go. So I have to wrap the gift for little A next door for Easter and come up with his whole Easter egg hunt idea. I haven't done it yet. And then I needed to wrap my daughter's gift too. So it looks nice. And there's no bow, but I did find fabric bows and I ironed them all and then wrapped them up and stuck them in my bucket. So if I need more bows, they're ironed and ready to go. And the only reason I had the ironing board set, I mean, the steamer may have worked on them, but I got to do the hems on those curtains. So that's why the ironing board was out. I feel like I did a lot of work for my retreat. Oh, I did shopping. That's what it was. I got a few more things, you know, those little flower bags that I'm going to give everybody as like welcome gifts. I got a, like a, I don't know if I got it or not. I think I did. Yeah. A little flower. I think it says Happy Mother's Day, but the rest of it is just flowers and flower pots, and even there's a shovel. So you could use it if you're scrapbooking pictures about yard work. You could scrapbook if it's just flowers and you want to decorate. If it's Mother's Day, you could use the Happy Mother's Day thing. So I got a little thing of stickers like that is going to go inside of it. And then I bought pens that have flowers on them. I bought a nail file that has flowers on it. Oh, what else? I already have the tissues. I already have the hand creams. Now we have the little scrapbooking sticker. I know there was something else. There was something else I got to go in it. And then I'm just going to look around for any kind of, maybe after Easter on sale. Jesus, if I can stumble upon chocolates that have like flowers from Easter on them that are 50% off, can you direct me that way? Please. Thank you. I did an online Google search and I couldn't really find anything. All I could find were like flower suckers, and like, I don't want to spend like I mean, there's 40 people coming. So like, I don't want to spend $40 on everybody having a sucker, of which maybe 5 people will eat them. If it were me, I'd throw it away. I'd be like, oh, that's cute, and then throw it away. Like, it's just not worth the money. But if it's a piece of chocolate wrapped up that has a flower on the outside, then we're in business. Now, it's not as easy to find because at Easter, they tend to go more the bunny egg route and less flowers, but there's some. I'll look around, and hopefully after Easter, there'll be some Easter decorations on sale too that I can get. So that is the list of stuff that I took out because there was a bunch of stuff that was coming from China, and it wouldn't have gotten here in time. So I'm having it sent to the other house. So I'm having 2 wall banners that'll hang down on the side of, I'm trying to think, there's a window somewhere. Why did I have the 2 banners last time? Anyway, I got 2 door hanging things to put on the door that says like welcome spring and that. And then I got 2 side panels. So you know, like how house has the windows on the side. The nice thing about it is my house back at home has those. So after I'm done with it, I can bring it back to my house and use them. Ta-da! So I'm going to order the wall banners, the door banners, the side banners, and then they had these big like 7-foot by 4-foot banners with just like flowers all over them. So I got 2 of those, 1 for each of them because we take 2 rooms. And the pens I still have to order because those were coming from China. What else is coming from China that I didn't order? Everything I ordered that came here was local delivery. So I got a metal trash can that you step on because I don't like the trash cans that I got. Remember, I was all excited about them? I don't like in a bathroom having to touch the thing because you press on it and it pops open and then you close it and it stays closed. That was a mistake. It was cheap. It was from Temu. Didn't cost a lot of money, but still. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of them and keep extra trash bags in it at my retreat so people can go to it, and I'll put a sign on it. They can open it up and get out extra trash bags if they need an extra trash bag, because I have a trash bag by everybody's spot where they're sitting, because when you're a scrapbooker, you generate a lot of trash. So I'll use one for that so it won't go to waste, and it'll be the wood looking one because it'll go with my fall theme. That's kind of wood, and it even goes with this. You put something, I'll put a decal, a removable, you know, like wall decal of flowers on top of the wood behind it, and it'll look cute. It'll look like country, like that whole wood and lace combo thing. The other one is a black marble. I'm not sure about that. I'll ask my son if he wants it in his bedroom, maybe. I don't know. He's lazier than me. He's not going to want to go over and push the lid open. Oh, I realized this the other day. I was in the bathroom because I have the marble one in my bathroom right now. And I went to throw something away. And sure enough, the lid was closed. And I'm like, oh, I got to bend over. Like, I need to just step on it. I wanted to get an automatic one, but they're so expensive for the fact that you can literally just take your foot and step on a pedal. Like, how spoiled do we need to be? All right. I got the automatic one in this bathroom, but it doesn't match. Oh, that's the one I was going to give my son. I need to eventually make a list of all the things I bought that I shouldn't have. That was one. And then those trash cans. I think both those trash cans were under $10. So they were like $3 a piece. So right now, between all 3 trash cans that I'm not going to use, we're at $16. Plus another trash can that I bought that was up there, and I didn't like it because it was just open. I'm like, I don't want a bathroom trash can that you can see the trash in it. I want it closed. So that one also. So that one, we'll say $5. I don't know how much it was. It was plastic. Yeah, I have a lot of money I spent on trash cans unnecessarily. Did some impulse shopping when I first got here just to get things done, and I wasn't thinking through it. All right, the other stuff that I'm still going to buy, the flowers for the flower boxes. So it's going to be the way it is now until I come back on my next trip, because they're getting all this stuff is getting sent to my other house where I know I can get it before my retreat. Stickers, little round stickers with flowers on them. So each person's order forms, because I also have scrapbooking supplies they can buy. Each order form will have like a sticker on it. Cute. And then I have signs for like the Chinese raffle and signs for the squares game we play and whatnot. So I can use those little round stickers and just decorate those signs. I have to make those signs when I get home. Oh, lip balms. I found some lip balms that are springy. They're more fruits than they are, but they're like spring colors, and they were affordable. There were some that had just flowers on them, but they were too expensive. Okay. And then I'm not sure if I'll get this or not, but they had magnetic bookmarks. But they had flowers on them, and it kind of went with the theme. So, and I think they were really affordable. All I wrote was magnetic bookmark on here. So I'll take a look at that. So later today, and then wall clings, if I can find any wall clings to just put on the walls to decorate, because we have lots of just plain cream wall space. Okay. Then I'll probably go to Dollar Tree, because I'm pretty sure they have balloons that are flowers. And I'll get a bunch of those, because that fills up the room, because then it raises up like the height of it, and you put 10 balloons in the room. All of a sudden the room pops and it looks like it's a party. So that's the plan. So I feel really good on my retreat. And then my goal is tonight, I need to go through my list of everyone who's paid and hasn't paid, and contact my husband. He hasn't sent me any more. Since he sent those 7 bills, which were all auto pay. He's like, some of them are auto pay. They're all auto pay. And none of them were for here. My water's going to get cut off, I swear. How come I'm not getting a bill? What's the deal? Maybe I'll take another walk down to the mailbox today. I mean, I signed up to have my bills sent home. It's been a long time, but so far I still have electricity and water. Those are the 2 things that I'm worried about. Oh, and the mortgage. And the mortgage got sold to another mortgage company. I don't remember which one it was. It was one I've heard of before. It was a big mortgage company. So they sold it off. And now they're supposed to contact me, but I haven't heard anything. The last thing you want with your credit score is to be default even once on a mortgage payment, because I know mortgage payments are significant when it comes to credit scores. I don't need a ding on my credit score because of the craziness here. So I had contacted the mortgage company that I signed up with. I'm like, I need to know how to set up auto pay and how to get everything ready. And like, oh, well, we don't have it anymore. It got sold to another company. They'll contact you. And I'm like, will they contact me? Because I haven't heard anything. And oh, yeah, they'll contact you. So I guess I shouldn't worry, but I'm worried. I just don't trust, like, I have learned when they just say, this person will do this, you have to write it down and then follow up. I try to teach this to my kids. My son was having struggles with this. He's like, well, they were going to call me. And I'm like, well, but did they? Everybody says they're going to do something. Everyone has good intentions. And I'm not saying they're trying to not do their job, but like we all make mistakes in life. But somehow I feel like everyone's mistake happens with me. So I feel like things go wrong all the time. And they're like, oh, did they not contact you? They should have. I feel like that situation and that story has happened a lot in my life, to the point now that that's why I want to do the follow-up. That's why I contact them. I'm like, I don't know about the mortgage payment. How come you haven't sent me anything? I feel like I need to pay. No, they're going to contact. Are they going to contact me? I'm going to have to call the mortgage company again and say, what was the name of the other company? And contact them. I want to say maybe it's Rocket Mortgage. Maybe it was SoFi. It was one of those that everybody's heard of, but it's not like the biggest ones. It wasn't Progressive, because I had Progressive for my car and home. So I would have recognized that and been like, oh, good. It's all just together. So it wasn't that, but I feel like maybe Rocket Mortgage or SoFi it was. I don't know. That tea is good now that I've watered it down. All right. Reminds me of being back at home. I was having tea every day, all day. I need to get back to it. I need to get off this caffeine because I need to sleep well. Speaking of which, I slept well last night. I got into bed. I was out. I did go to the bathroom twice, but I went back to sleep after both of them. So there you go. 7 hours and 52 minutes of sleep. Look at that, because it was after 10 when I went to bed, and then I woke up at 6:30 when my alarm went off. My alarm woke me up. I would have slept even longer. But that's okay. I woke up a little bit before that and thought, did my alarm go off? And I remember checking, and it was only like 5 or something. Like, okay. You know how you have that anxiety? Like, I don't want to oversleep. I have a 95 sleep score from last night. Yes, I do. I mean, I kind of had to, because I slept so poorly the night before. Like, your body's going to eventually say, sleep. So the duration, 7 hours and 52 minutes, 49 out of 50. I guess you have to hit 8 hours to get 50. That's all right. That's all right. My doctor said 7.5 is my target for every night. So I'll take it. My bedtime, 40 minutes earlier than average. I went right to bed. See, normally I get into bed and I do work on my laptop. I didn't. My interruptions were 4, they said. There was one time where I was kind of rolling a bit. I think I thought I was like woken up again, but I just hadn't fallen right back to sleep. But I did. 27 minutes total for a 16 out of 20. That is good for Jenny. I'll take it. Again, we know I've had zeros. So a 16 out of 20 is good. And then they give you the same summary at the end. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, how'd you do last night, everybody? Like before Easter, was anyone anxious because you're getting together for Easter and you're thinking of all the things that you still have to cook or do or clean or whatever? Sometimes that happens with me. We are going to have to start doing steps in the future, but I'm just not ready to be there yet. 1,000 steps, that's it. 1,066 steps. I guess I was just sitting in church, and I was just sitting when I was driving there and back, but I feel like I've been doing things. Anyway, I've been on my feet besides driving in the car and sitting in the church all day. Maybe I'm just standing in one spot. You know what the deal is? It's on my left wrist. So as I'm moving around and I'm carrying things, I'm carrying it with my left wrist. It's not moving. It detects the swing. I told you this before. I was in a step challenge and I cheated once because I had to get a certain score, and I was so frustrated. And I just sat in bed like this. I was doing some sort of work. Actually, I think I put it on my left wrist because I had my right hand. I was doing work on the left. I don't have time to get these steps in, but I refused to lose out on the money that I put in. I just wanted to get my money back. That's it. I was too frugal. I'll cheat to just get my money back. I won't cheat to cheat you out of money or the system out of money or to get something I don't deserve, but I just wanted my money back. So I was like walking. Here we go for like an hour and a half while I was doing other stuff. And then I'm like, oh, look at that. We're at 10,000 steps. True confessions. All right. I never said I was perfect, right? In fact, I'm very clear about the fact I'm not. Yeah. This metal straw on this container, that might be annoying to you. Just realize that. All right, up to it, Jenny. We are going to install the hooks. Oh, I got the hook in the closet done. Did I show you yesterday? I don't think so. I'm trying to carry you gingerly. Okay, take a look. And there's my purse. Using it, of course, I came in and I went to drop it on the counter and I'm like, no, you've got a hook now. So it stays up there. And then when you need to open it, you just press on this bottom part and it opens up. I'll link it. How does it stay up? Here's another ingenious design. There is on this, I'll show you. I got one. No, I took them upstairs already because I'm putting 2 of them in the guest bath. On this side, right about here, there's this tiny little circle that's silver. And I'm like, why is that there? It's almost like it's magnetic, but there's nothing magnetic on it. It's all just a piece of wood. The screws, it lines up perfectly. There's 2 screws in here. Yes, I had to do the anchors. It was an issue with one. I broke one anchor. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to find another one because when I have to put the anchor in for the bathroom, I'm going to need 2 of them. So the metal screw lines up with this metal thing here. So it keeps it up because it's magnetic. Brilliant. There's 3 in a package. I have no idea what I paid for it, but whatever it is, it's worth it. Whoops. I'm like, why can't I close the door? Because I dropped my purse on the ground. That's why. There we go. Love it. Nice, huh? Okay. That's all for now. I'm going to go hang a blind in the guest bathroom. No, I'm not. Thanks for scolding me. I got to go look up a recipe for glaze and then see if I have all the ingredients or if I have to hit the grocery store for the scalloped potatoes too. My daughter got dinner rolls from Costco. Best dinner rolls on the, I could eat that whole bag and nothing else for like a week straight. I could eat like a third of the bag in just one sitting. Okay. Let's be honest. I could probably eat the entire bag in one day. I don't even know why I said could. Like, why'd I throw probably in there? I could eat that bag in one day. Remember, portion control is my issue. So the Costco I have back home in Ohio, they don't sell them anymore. What's that all about? I was like, Costco, what? And then I come down here to Tennessee, and last trip I was here, they had them. Oh, so just my Costco decided. So guess who, every time she goes to Costco, which is not often because my husband usually goes, but guess who, each time I do go to Costco up there, is going to fill out another piece of paper saying, bring back the dinner rolls. They have them in Tennessee. I know you can make them. You're choosing not to. Please bring back the dinner rolls. They're amazing. And they were really good for my scrapbooking retreats because I would always have dinner rolls with the salad on the first night. I get dinner rolls with the Amish catered meal the second night. But the first night, I just order from the same Amish store. I get just like a big chicken pasta casserole, and then I bring my own salad. It's a lot of work. We're going to make it easier. We're not going to do, people have said, I really like your salad bar. I had separate bowls with bacon bits and shredded cheese and tomatoes, croutons, all the toppings, all little container, all separate bowls, all with little serving things inside of them. And yeah, I bought all that stuff separate, and then I would put it all out separate, and then I would do it again the next night so that my women could have the green beans, because you get 2 vegetables. Well, in an Amish country, you have to get the mashed potatoes. It's like a no-brainer. It has the brown butter on it. Have you ever had the brown butter? Amazing. So that's a must, the mashed potatoes. I'm like, what do I want for a second vegetable? Well, I could get a salad, or I could get green beans, which is nice for the people who can't have carbs because it gives them another option to eat. Or it's also nice for the people who are vegetarian and they can't have the roast beef and the chicken, which are the 2 main dishes that come with it. So can somebody explain to me why people who are vegetarians can't just take meat out of something? It's an honest question. I'm not judging. I understand allergies. I understand if you have an allergy to something and there's the cross-contamination, 100% get that, especially with the gluten, because I have customers who have severe gluten allergies. One gal who said most of the restaurants, she just can't go to restaurants because even though they say there's no cross-contamination, there usually is. And she'll find like certain restaurants that she'll realize she won't get sick. She gets sick so easily. And she said going to Disney was the best vacation she ever did. When she was so scared about going because she's like, oh, a whole week of, I'm probably not going to be able to really eat the food there. And she said every single restaurant, somebody would come out, the chef or sous chef or somebody, and talk to her about her allergy and everything. And she said she didn't get sick once an entire week. And she said it's just unheard of. In fact, I just saw her at another retreat not too long ago, and she was in Mexico, and she got sick while she was there at a buffet at a section that was supposed to be gluten-free. And that. So Disney, if you have allergies, that's the place to go. They really take it seriously there. So I get that. I totally get that. What I don't get is when you make the choice to not eat. Why can't you just pick it out? I don't know. I have vegetarians that are like, I can't eat it because it has meat in it. I'm like, well, most of it's pasta and cream sauce with chicken added, but that's not like the main thing. The main thing is a pasta dish. Why can't you just pick out the chicken and not eat it? Riddle me that. Somebody must know somebody who's a vegetarian who won't do that, and they can explain it. Or maybe you are, and you can explain it to me, because I feel confused by it. But I feel like by questioning them and asking them, why won't you just take the meat out, then that does come across as judgmental. And maybe deep down inside I am. I'll admit it. It's confusing to me because I'm like, now I have to go and order a special thing and make sure it doesn't have the chicken in it. Like I order a special one usually with no pasta, like the chicken that they have, just a side of just the chicken for one person, because she has a severe gluten allergy. She brings her own noodles and then she prepares them there. And then she has it with the chicken. I'm trying to think. I don't think she can even have the sauce because I think there was something in the sauce. I think they have flour in the sauce because it's the Amish country. Come on. It's got to be hard to eat down there if you're gluten-free. They love their carbs. They do. They love carbs and they love butter. There's butter on everything. So if you're dairy-free and gluten-free, that's not the place to go. Mm-mm. All right, I'm rambling. What was I saying? I was saying something else, and then I went off on that tangent about dietary restrictions. I don't know, but I had to go look up recipes. I'll let you know how that turns out. Take care. If I don't see you again, which is possible because I'm going later, so I'll probably be there late tonight, a happy Easter to all of you. One and all, whether you celebrate it or not, may you have a happy Easter today. Jesus died for everybody. Believers, non-believers, the good, the bad, the ugly, everybody. So there you go. There was something else I was going to say. I'm so sorry. Can't think of what it is. So happy Easter to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye, friends.